Welcome back to the NF Journey. I hope that y'all are enjoying it just as much as we are. However, today, kind of concerned, okay? Yeah. Because YouTube is saying viewer discretion advised on this video. So, once again, viewer discretion advised. Don't come back after you've watched it and said, why didn't you tell me? I said it twice. Okay, so
YouTube's telling you right now.
Right now. Can you see it? Okay. It says it could be disturbing to some viewers. So please do not keep watching.
If you might be disturbed.
Yes.
So we might be disturbed. We don't know.
We're watching.
But
we're gonna keep going.
Let's
because
get
this
into
is our
this.
journey. So
It is.
and this is our therapy session. See what I did there?
Into it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I got upstate like a month ago. I was talking to fans and one of them pulled me aside and said we never met, but I swear that you know who I am. I've been through a lot. I don't know how to express it to people. Don't think that I can, but I got that mental CD on rotation that's real for me, Nate. You do not understand. It's crazy for me. Kids hit me up, say they slitting they wrists on the daily. This music is more than you think. Don't book me for just entertainment. It's entertaining. Hearing these parents, they telling their kids my music is violent. You gotta be kidding me. I guess that your definition of violence in mine is something that we look at differently. How do you picture me?
Yo.
Oh.
Okay, when we reacted to Eminem, and I was saying it's my son is going to be 12 soon, and I got a lot of people that said, oh my gosh, you let your kid listen to that? I absolutely let my kid listen to whatever he feels inspires him or moves him or whatever, and that is the exact reason. Like, it is not all hate. It is not all negativity. It is like, I am here for this.
But
song
also,
right now.
I think that he's like saying, like, I don't, whenever, they're so fast. Because I feel whenever he mentioned the parents, it's almost like you cannot always, like, you cannot put a bubble around your kid. Mm-hmm. Like, they will experience life at some point in their life.
Yeah, they will take the clothes when they're going out in church clothes, and take the clothes and change when they're out with their friends, and go drunk on a you know what I mean?
Like and it's like, it just like you were saying, like, of course I'd let him listen to whatever he feels like he can express himself, or not really express himself, but he feels the music.
Or
and
he can connect to
it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what we were looking for.
But it's like, you can't, just because you don't want them to have these feelings does not mean they're not having these feelings.
Doesn't mean that they're a person, they're human. Let them
literally. So if you're saying you can't listen to that music, but they're connecting to it, it's like, it's almost like you're trying to take what they can connect to away from them.
Trying to control and turn them in who you want them to be.
I'm sorry, son. It ain't.
Yeah. Nope.
It's literally.
Yeah.
I mean, they're eventually going to grow up, and they're eventually not going to be under your roof. So, like,
well, and it's also like, how many parents are like, I never knew.
Yeah.
That they felt this way, and something happens. I mean, literally, he's like, every day kids go through this, and if you don't have, which I feel like you do, have a safe place for him to come and talk to you about, hey, this happened at school, it wasn't cool, well, like,
or this is what I'm feeling.
Yes.
You know, like, and I think that's a very good point, because whenever you do try to control, you place all of these, like, you can't do them, but not in a violent way, just in a bubble way. You know, like, they don't feel like it's a safe space.
They can't come talk to you.
They can't come talk
because
to you.
They have the feelings that they know they're not supposed to have in this perfect world, blah, blah, blah.
Rainbows and sunshine.
Freaking love NF because
he is just...
We were
you were lit up.
Yeah.
You're ready to go.
She was about to reach over me and stop it. Like,
all those people commenting saying, can't believe it. It's a minute in this to them.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. All right, let's go.
Definition of violence in mine is something that we look at differently. How do you picture me? I from me. I'm trying to do this respectfully. They say that life is a race. I knew my problems would probably catch up eventually. I do my best to be calm. How you gon' write me and tell me you slaughter my family? That's just a glimpse of the stuff that gets said to me. These are the parts of my life they don't never see. Woo! I am aware it's aggressive. I am not here for acceptance. I don't know what you expected, but what you expect when you walk in a therapy session. Therapy session. Therapy session.
We have to. I know.
Vibin'.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's so like, not rough. I don't want to say rough or hard, but it's just like, it's not rainbows and sunshine.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, like, and I like that he named it therapy session, and that he's like kind of like, because you go into therapy, oh, we need therapy. You go into therapy and all of the onion gets peeled back, and like all of these feelings and emotions and thoughts and all that stuff come out that have been hidden behind this mask.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, and it's like,
I do now. Thank you so much.
but he's also
Feel that.
saying,
She
you
kinda
want me to
crushed
smile,
it.
you want me to laugh, you want me to be behind this mask, but I like, and he's like, life is violent. Life is like not rainbows and sunshine. And like, do we have to go to therapy where we can find this out? Like, you know,
Yeah.
it's just like, oh, I have goosebumps.
I know.
It's thoughts, ladies.
You nailed it.
I-
You nailed it.
It's so funny because I love to experience this with y'all because I've just listened to it, but whenever, you know, it's on the screen and you're like,
On the tubes,
it's,
on the YouTube.
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
It hits different.
yeah, it does.
So like
yeah.
I've heard this song before, but it just hits so much differently how he portrays it.
I also just want to be like, bravo.
Just call him out.
Also pulling that fan that got him and pulled him to the side and actually gave him a minute to talk.
I know. Like, and he wrote a song about
Yeah.
it. Like, that's how much it impacted him.
Yeah.
You know, like,
What
good.
I know, because he literally says he's made his career talking about things that people don't want to talk
Oh,
about.
100%.
I love it.
And
I love it. I am the one in the crowd to talk about it and get it out when no one wants to.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very powerful.
Here we go. Woo!
It's good.
This girl at the show looked me in the face and told me her life's full of drama. Said her dad is abusive, apparently he likes to beat on her mama. I got so angry inside, I wanted to tell her to give me his number. But what you gon' do with it, right? You gon' hit him up, then they'll start hitting her harder, that's real. These kids, they come to my shows with tears in their eyes. Imagine someone looking at you and saying your music's the reason that they're alive. Sometimes I don't know how to handle it. This type of life isn't glamorous. This ain't an act for the cameras. You see me walk on these stages, but have no idea what I'm dealing with after it. I put it all in the open. This is the way that I cope with all my emotion. I'm taking pictures with thousands of people, but honestly, I feel like nobody knows me. I'm trying to deal with the pressure. I'm trying to deal with the pressure. How you gon' tell me my music does not have a message when I'm looking out at this crowd full of people I know are affected? I got some things in my life I know I should let them go. Let me jot it down. Let me take a mental note. I put it all on this microphone. Think about that for a minute. What is the point of this song? I'm just venting, but what you expect from a therapy session? Therapy session. Therapy session.
God.
Yeah.
It's so, you know what I love about, like, this just shows that music is a way for people to, like, an outlet,
Express themselves. and-
express themselves, but also, like, he said that the girl came to him in a show, like, said that it, like, but it's also, it's almost like they connect to it because they know they're not alone. And they're not like, there are other people out there. And that's why I feel like his music is so important, because it shows other people that are going through the exact same emotions and feelings, that they're not alone. Because sometimes I feel like that's why suicide is so, like, because they feel like they're alone. Like, they have no one to turn to. Yeah. But this is like a way for them to be like, I'm not alone, And that's why it's like his music is so powerful, because he's not afraid to be like,
sometimes.
Yeah. And you're like, there are hundreds of thousands of people going through the exact same, like, scenario in life, it's just so good. Hannah, thoughts? I can't be the only one that's feeling things.
No, it's literally everything that you said. But I love that it's this kind of music, and it's not just like a ballad. Like, there's like grit and heart, and he's just like,
I also like that he talks about therapy. So therapy growing up for me specifically was a no-no.
Yeah.
Right? And you can't speak your feelings. And I think that's why I'm so big with my son to speak his feelings. Like, I was growing up to, you do it this way, right? This is how it's done. This is how life is, whatever. And you just make
Rub
do.
some dirt in it.
Yeah. And hearing therapy, and it's like, it's okay to talk about your feelings. It's okay to talk to someone. Get it out. In therapy, people who say like therapy is like for the weak, or therapy is like not how you relieve stress or whatever, that is. And I will admit it, I've never gone to therapy, so that's someone who, like, I can say it's someone who has never been to therapy. You know what I mean? But I have people that I love go to therapy consistently, and it's an outlet. It's you could speak your feelings. You can, oh man, relieve some stuff.
Yeah. And also, like, we feel certain ways whenever something's happening, but we don't really understand why or, like, how to deal with it. And I think that's what therapy is supposed to be for. Like, well, this is, usually why you feel this way, and this is a good way to deal with it. Not in a way that you, like, put a Band-Aid over it and it's better. You take Tylenol and the headache goes away, right? But it's just like, and I think you're 100% right. Like, we live in, and even though everyone's like, therapy is not bad, like, for several years, like, that has been kind of like, therapy is not bad. That doesn't make you weak.
Yeah.
And it's so true. Like, it can really help marriages. It can help relationships. It can help, like, there's so much healing that can be done in therapy, but it's like, I feel like society kind of as a whole still has kind of like that cringe
with therapy.
With therapy. And it's like, well, only people that are really in a wrong place go to therapy. But that's not true. Like, it should just be like, if I want to have a very healthy relationship, like, because you don't know why someone's doing what they're doing, right? Like, these people go to school for this, like hours and hours and hours of schooling to, like, learn these behaviors and stuff and kind of help people work through these. So it's like, if you want a healthy relationship, if you want to understand yourself, go to therapy. We back you,
Yep.
Well, and with that,
let's go back to the therapy session.
Well, Hannah has something.
Oh,
Go.
I was just going to say that not everybody can afford therapy.
True.
So music, a lot of the times, is their therapy session. To feel validated of, like, I know I'm not a horrible person, but I feel this way, or I feel depressed, like, I'm not crazy. So to have the validation of it and to be on his journey, because if you listen to his whole album, it's like low, high, low, you got it, just stick it out. Like, it's literally, he's telling
grinding.
you,
He's
like,
grinding.
You've got this. They told me I wasn't shit, and now I'm here. Like, it's just, love it.
It's like his whole albums are like anthems.
Yes.
To, like, I'm here, you can do it. But I don't. He's He's awesome.
I know he is. Let's continue.
So are we going to an NF concert? Like,
Absolutely.
Yes.
I feel like we looked for one, but we couldn't find one. But
yeah.
we're going to get through this, and then maybe we'll discuss.
What you think about me? That doesn't worry me. I know I handle some things immaturely. I know that I need to grow in maturity. I ain't gonna walk in these stages in front of these people and act like I live my life perfectly. That doesn't work for me. Christian is not the definition of what perfect means. Woo! I ain't the type to be quiet. I ain't gonna sit here in silence if I wouldn't say what I say to your face. And I promise you I wouldn't say it in private. I am not lying. People go off on my page and I'm trying to quit the replying, but this is ridiculous. I'm passionate, man. I really mean what I'm writing. You want me to keep it 100? Okay, I'll keep it 100. I see a whole lot of talking on socials, but honestly, I don't see nothing in public. I kinda love it, yeah. Why don't you write us some happy raps? That would be awesome. All of your music is moody and dark, nay. Don't get me started. You wanna know what it's like if you met me in person? Listen to my verses. This music is not just for people who sit in the pews and pray at the churches. Nah, I've been rejected. I don't expect everyone to respect it. I don't expect you to get my perspective, but what you expect from a therapy session?
I mean, I think sometimes people, they confuse what I'm doing. I write about life, I write about things that I'm actually dealing with. Something that I'm actually experiencing. This is real for me. Like, this is something that personally helps me as well. I'm not confused about who gave me the gift. God gave me the gift and he gave me the ability to do this, and he also gave me this as an outlet. And that's what music is for me. When I feel something, whether it's anger, it's a passion about something, a frustration, like, this is where I go. That's the whole NF real music thing, man. This is real for me. I need this. This is a therapy for me.
Say what you're gonna say.
Keyboard bullies.
Mother effing, you are correct, because I literally was gonna say that everybody's like, oh, do better.
Yeah.
You know, go be something. Like, all this stuff. And you're like, are you not listening to me?
Yeah.
This is who I am, and this is my outlet and what I'm passionate about. Mm-hmm. Instead of getting online and bullying and doing death threats and all of that, go do something productive with your life.
The internet bullies, the keyboard bullies, the people that sit in your house, but when you're in public, you can't speak anything of the truth or your opinion or anything. But you go home and you get behind that keyboard and you're like, I'm going to go to town on these people. Come on.
Well, that's why he was like, I don't hear anything in public, like, to my face.
No.
Because that's all you are, is you sit behind a keyboard and you criticize and you, like, hate and you just say, make happy music. Like, life isn't rainbow and sunshine.
No.
Like, it's not. Like, there are bad things happening in the world 24/7, and you can't escape that. That's not like, we don't live in La La Land, okay? Good movie.
Little La La Land plug.
Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't watched that in forever. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we just do not. And for those of the people that want to live in this world where it's like everything is fine and dandy, look at the news. Watch the news for 2 minutes and you'll want to. It's so depressing. And it's just like, he's just out here. And it's also like, we would never do that. So it's hard for us to ever see it. I would literally, if I don't like something, swipe.
Yeah. You don't comment?
I don't take the time to say you're a fat.
Yeah.
You know?
You're douche. Yeah, D-bag.
Yeah, you're illiterate. You're dumb. Like, what? What?
Because the world has enough hate on its own, and we don't need to add to it.
No. Swipe. Scroll. Thank you for the view, and go about your biz. Yeah. We could just go all night.
I know, but we won't.
We won't.
No.
So,
Yeah.
thank you so much for tuning in to our therapy session
Woo,
as well as yours.
That's what it feels like.
We are continuing the NF journey.
Yes.
We're here for it. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Like, comment, subscribe. And until next time.
Bye.